Are you an artist or illustrator that works in traditional mediums and are interested in surface pattern designs? Do you perhaps paint with watercolors or gouache or sketch with color pencils and want to learn how to translate your artwork into the digital medium for commercial use as surface pattern repeats? Well, in today's class, I'm going to walk you through how to digitize traditional artwork and translate them into surface pattern designs using Affinity Photo on the iPad. Working with traditional mediums doesn't mean you have to always create your repeat by hand. And in this class, I will show you my process for taking traditional artwork into the digital realm that still keeps its handmade look. Hello everyone, if this is your first class with me, welcome. If you're a returning student, welcome back. I'm Jen and I will be guiding you through this creative course. I'm a freelance graphic designer, illustrator, and educator based out of the Midwest, and I run Bella and Sophia Creative Studio. If you want to learn more about me, check out my YouTube channel, The Freelance Life. There you will get a behind-the-scenes view of the work that I do as a creative freelancer and educator, as well as access to a huge library of additional free tutorials relating to art, design, and illustration. I am a huge advocate for sharing knowledge in accessible ways, and I found online courses and places like YouTube are really great places for this, and they also help me to connect to a diverse group of people looking to learn and grow. In today's class, we are going to be exploring the creative place where traditional art meets digital art. While I often work digitally, I do enjoy watercolor and other traditional art mediums like paint, graphite, and color pencils. When you work traditionally by hand, you can still translate those pieces of art to a digital format for easier access for any commercial projects or projects that require digital files. Creating surface pattern repeats is a fantastic way to do this. We will go through the process of scanning artwork, prepping it for use in a repeat pattern, how to create the pattern in Affinity Photo, exporting your final file, and some of the ins and outs of the Affinity Photo app. If this is your first time taking one of my classes relating to surface pattern design, definitely make sure you check out my previous surface pattern design courses. I have a variety that cover everything from basic level topics that walk you through the entire process of designing from concept to final pattern, to more advanced classes that explore building specific types of repeats like half drop patterns and even specific styles like quatrefoil designs. While this class in particular is focused on using the Affinity apps on the iPad, I also have courses that walk you through the design process using the desktop Affinity software on your computer. So what is this class about? In this class, I will walk you through my process on how to create a repeating pattern from traditional art, in my case, watercolor work, using the Affinity Photo app. I will first go through preparing my artwork for use in digital formats. We will then go through tips for scanning your artwork to make it easier to isolate your design elements, the scanning process keeping in mind artwork size and DPI, how to clean up your artwork, and the process for isolating your design elements. We will also review exploring color variations of your artwork. Then we will begin to build out the repeat pattern using the design elements in Affinity Photo. Finally, we will test and export the final print for use. Make sure to check out the class resources for some helpful tools that you can utilize while working on your class project. You can also check out inspiration over on my surface pattern design Pinterest board. I'll include the link below. And if you want to see some of my design and illustration work, you can visit my website at www.bellasophiacreative.com. And you can also find some of my surface pattern work over on Spoonflower by just searching Bella Sophia Creative.